Well, I got that right this time. Wild card bitches, and it is wild card people. It's wild card Wednesdays, people, and it's Alex Beermaster. Welcome to Eric's channel, which is what's it called? Massachusetts Beer Reviews, and my channel, which is Alex the Beer Master. So we got the legendary Bumpy on the panel tonight and today. Legendary Beerman,
Wherever you're from,
and legendary Tanner. So let's get it going, shall we, people? Right, let's get the Bumpy on. Bam.
that was the Wake Up Worldwide Shout.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna bring this beer from Spyglass. It's called Quadratics is big. It's double IPA at 8.5% ABV. This is a double IPA hopped with Citra, Nelson, Rawaka, and Galaxy hops. It is few, like maybe 4 days past a month old. So fresh enough in my book. Kind of probably in that sweeter spot, you know. Sometimes you don't want them too fresh. Sometimes you don't want them too old. Somewhere in between. I rinsed my glass out. I do have a proper glassware for this one. Spyglass TQ.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
And beer. It's so nice when you pour beer and it's not oxidized looking.
Yeah.
So it's got a frothy white head, pretty tight knit bubbles there. The color of the beer itself is it's like an orange juice color, pretty much exactly. It is murky, milky, opaque, cannot see through it. Cheers.
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 All right.
Cheers.
All right. Legendary Beer Man.
Hello. All right. So I got one. This is called Autocorrect from Matchless Brewing Company out of Tumwater, Washington. It's got Citra, Mosaic, Eldorado as hops. So you can see it says, why is the perfect combo of IPA hops? Excuse me? IPA. Oh, it's an archaic desperado. Question mark. Just read the back of the can. So it's called autocorrect. Let's see how good this is. I don't know if it's good enough. It was canned, it's late. 3.6. 2.5 months old. Jesus. Why? But
I don't know.
Doesn't look terrible. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a hazy, a West Coast hazy IPA. Actually, it looks like a New England, kind of, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Hazy New England. Cheers.
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 Cheers,
All right. Legendary Tanner.
Right. Side beer.
Hell yeah.
Side burger.
Oh, God, that looks delicious.
And the beer I will be reviewing. So this is pretty cool. I like going over to the German section, import section, kind of seeing what they have. This definitely popped out to me. This is called Tint Meadow.
Ooh.
It is a English Trappist ale. It's 7.4% alcohol by volume. It's a strong ale brewed by the monks of Mount St. Bernard Abbey, Charnwood Forest. On the back, this is pretty cool too. It says, with this beer, we have returned to a 19th century tradition of brewing in our abbey. When our brethren arrived in 1835, they settled in a poor cottage on Tint Meadow, now an extension of our monastic enclosure. This strong dark ale re-ferments in the bottle. Store in a cool, dark, quiet place. Pour gently at 9 degrees Celsius. Ingredients: I'm sorry. Ingredients: water, barley, malt, sugar, hops, and yeast. It's 7.4% alcohol by volume. It's got a date on the back, 27/7/24. So 7/27/24. It's probably the best by date. And yeah, so it's 7.4% alcohol by volume, but they're saying it re-ferments in the bottle, so it could be higher ABV. Right, beer man, Bumpy, right?
I got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It says it re-ferments in the bottle, so it could be a higher ABV than what's actually listed on it, right?
Slightly.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to make like so much of a difference. I mean, you're probably looking at like minuscule. Like, so if it was a 6% beer, it may end up being like a 6.1, 6.2.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I didn't know if maybe it got like a lot higher or what. Excuse
No,
me.
because there's only so much residual sugar in a small amount. So,
All right. No smoke. I thought maybe there was going to be some smoke.
Damn
Ooh, the bottle, though. Definitely a different bottle shape. You don't see these too often. Got my snifter. Nice color. I want to say it was actually pouring out like kind of viscousy. It had some sediment there. Maybe like mahogany color, or a khaki one-fingered head. Nice haze to it, a little bit of clarity there, but there's a good amount of haze. I guess mahogany, maybe something like that. Maybe a dark amber, something like that. It's like a reddish, brownish tint, whatever you want to call that. A good amount of effervescence. The head on this thing is beautiful. Very creamy and frothy. Overall, it looks pretty solid, I will say. $6 for this little bottle, 330 milliliter bottle. So we'll see how it is next round. So cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers.
All right. I think it's legendary Angie's turn.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Bam. Yeah, because legendary Bumpy, Beer Man, and Tanner and all that. Yeah. You know,
So the one I'm going to drink is by Flying Dog. It's a seasonal. They're seasonal. It's a cookies and cream milk stout, 9.5% ABV.
Nice.
Got a lot of bang for the buck. So, yeah. And they're in Maryland. Soon to be Saranac. I just heard this. Is it Saranac? Bought them out. So I'm sad.
I don't know why you should have bought them then, because this way to stay in Maryland.
I know. So, what? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm confused. Do we do the sniff now, or do we just introduce it and show it?
We just introduced it and show. That's all. And then
It's beautiful. You can't see through it, and it's got a one-finger head. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now me. Damn, time goes by when you're having fun. Today, I've already did this on the Bumpy Show, but I figured I'd just do it on here too. We got Tire Hand. Is it Tire? Yeah, Tire Hands. Tire Hands, and it's a peach milkshake IPA. And that's what it looks like. So I wish they had all the writing on here. I hate when it has all that small writing. It drives me insane. But that's what we had on the legendary Bumpy Show. But I figured, I feel like having a milkshake right now. So let's do it. Let's pour this up, shall we? It's a little bright on the light. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Normally that doesn't explode like that, but okay, it did. Let's pour this up, shall we? Well, that's what it looks like. New England IPA, milkshake IPA. 2-finger head. I'll give the smell, taste next time around. Now, it's the legendary Bumpy again. Damn, time goes by when you're having fun.
it's kind of warm in my house. which makes the beer glass look even sexier as it starts to drip and sweat. I could turn the AC on, but fuck it. I'm still paying for the electricity here.
True that.
Some aromas on this thing. Yeah, it's kind of got this. It's like a tangerine, citrusy. It's tricky. It's a tricky one. It wants me to say mango. I'm going to say mango. I'm usually wrong. I say mango, and then they'll say on the thing like papaya. It's like, no. But no, I'm going with mango because I'm not getting that kind of earthy, spicy tone that I typically get when it comes out to be papaya. So yeah, citrusy, tangerine, and mango. Now, it has Nelson in it, which typically gives off white grape. I can't say that my nose is actually picking out any white grape notes. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that wrote up a big, long, structured review on this thing saying, oh, yeah, white grape. It reminds me of the Riesling of Germany. You know, some BS. But no, it's not there. Cheers. I'm going for the first week.
Cheers.
Please be delicious and creamy. Cheers. And whatever else. Or juicy.
What if I don't want it to be creamy? What happens then?
Yeah. What if creamy sucks?
It doesn't hurt me. I'm just having fun with you guys. You're my friend. I don't care. Just having fun with you.
So it's a medium full body. I'd say it does have a kind of creamy mouthfeel to it, slightly. There is a medium carbonation to it. It does dry off the palate, but it leaves a coating on the palate as well. Almost like if you like ate something that had like caramel, like a chew that like had creamy caramel in it, and it kind of coats the palate. That's kind of what this does. It leaves this like layer of coating on the palate, but it does dry it out. It's like lupulin powders all over my tongue. And yeah, malt presence. It seems to be weedy. It seems to be slightly white bready. And it's like kind of just a lighter kind of malt presence, but it's there at least. It makes a presence, and it's not like any of the worse malt flavors that I don't really care for. Sometimes I get grains, and sometimes I get too much caramel, and sometimes biscuit notes don't work with certain beers, and this one's just working well with what the hop flavors are. The hop flavors tend to be a bit citrusy for me. Not coming off like orange juice or anything like that. A little bit tangerine. There's a little bit of I mean, I could see a grape in there, but it would be like a candy grape, maybe cotton candy grape. I've never had one, but I can kind of see that because there is some type of a fruit note that doesn't match up with like tangerine. It doesn't match up with there's kind of like a touch of like a rindiness to this too. Maybe like a grapefruit type rind or something. But then there's like a lower, sweeter flavor note. So I'm going to say cotton candy grape. There is a touch lychee. There's a touch of a lycheeness to it. So like a light kind of floral rose petal, kind of on the. That's kind of the finish before going into kind of slightly earthy toned bitterness. The bitterness, I'm going to say, is medium. It's like moderate to slightly higher than moderate. It does linger on, but it's fairly well balanced. I would say it's more bitter than it is kind of on the sweeter side. So the balance is off just a touch, but it works towards the bitterness side. So it's drinking pretty good. And that's it. I think I've taken up everybody's time too long on this
It's
one.
okay, legit bumpy. I'm not in a rush. So.
Yeah, I don't have the fast forward button, unfortunately. The live stream. So,
All right.
cheers.
I don't mind
Yeah,
going.
at least this is what I'm enjoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
fucking, it's good.
yeah,
Legend.
it sucks buying so many beers and then like only a handful of them are like, wow, I really like it, and then you get a bunch of duds.
Only got some.
Please be delicious, Alex. You should say, please don't be oxidized.
Yes, that might have to be in one of my category of words as well. Now, thank you.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Is it's
Yes.
like I can handle a beer that just
I
is
agree.
different because it's different, but if it's different because it's like oxidized, that just hurts me. That's just like, wow, I don't even know what this beer was supposed to taste like. It could have been a winner.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is,
Very
they
sad.
don't even. And I hate getting political. And I don't want to get political, but I hate when they don't check the can. I know sometimes they don't.
Well, that's
know.
not political.
Okay, so sometimes they don't know.
Politics has nothing to do with can dates.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because you never know. You have to be careful. I don't get it, man. It's just stupid. They should check. Okay, wait a minute. This can looks oxidized, or open up the can and see if it's oxidized. Okay, this batch doesn't look good. Let's redo it. But they don't think that way, so it is what it is.
Well, typically, it's not gonna oxidize until it gets to the consumer for the most part.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So if you open up the can at that moment, it wouldn't have been oxidized because you just made it. Yeah.
Well, you try it
I-
and it would taste good, and then the next thing they know, that the person who got it shipped across the states tries it and it's oxidized.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think it's Let's Say Beer Man. The Let's Say Tanner.
Man, now I'm the crazy ass beer man.
Crazy
Yeah.
beer.
Tanner, keep it up. You're right, though. It's crazy, man. You never know what you're going to get, Let's Say Tanner. It's like a box of chocolates. All right, much up now.
Like a box
Bob's
of
chocolates?
A box of chocolates. Come on now, buddy.
I thought you said Bob's.
know a lot about
A
you.
box of chocolates, brother.
I have 15 Dr. Peppers. Okay. So this thing is like 2 months and 3 weeks old, and it does not smell oxidized. That is how good this was canned or something. This is how good it was kept up. My bottle shop guy is always on top of things,
Sweet.
and I'm liking it. So it smells really fucking good. It's got the Matueka is really bombing out on this. The Citra Matueka, Mosaic, not Matueka. It's got like a very big orange. The El Dorado too. It's bringing out like a big orange hugeness, orange and hoppy resin. Very hoppy resin orange. I love it. I really
Don't get
love it.
political.
Do not get political.
Orange hugeness.
Orange hugeness. But no, seriously, this is it's got Pilsner malts in it too, which would bring out a lot of like the hop aromas and more and stuff. I'm dying to see what this will taste like. But no, it smells so good. It's everything that I would want, and it's a 6.8%. I didn't say that. Westy, I don't know. It looks like a hazy. It's a hazy IPA. Sorry. Okay, so all right, let's drink it. Cheers.
Please be delicious, creamy, juicy, and don't be oxidized. I agree. Cheers.
It's not oxidized, but my flavor is off. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you just said you might have allergies, Legendary Beer Man.
I know, but it's pissing me off. Okay, you know what I'm getting though? I'm getting orange candies. I get a big orange candy thing, like Jolly Ranchers.
Nice.
Big orange candy. It's very resinous. It's nice. It's got a dry finish. It's a medium body. The mouthfeel is actually kind of creamy. Yeah, it's kind of like a silky, creamy feel. It feels really nice. I just wish that I could get the full brunt of the flavor. I'm not getting that. It's very nice. The orange is getting apricot, peach is coming through, stone fruits. There's a little bit of a dankness, and there's a lot of candiness. Not from the old turning kind of feel, like tea candy, this, that, like it's like just the resiny, hoppy kind of thing. I was actually going to send this to one of you guys, and I was like, fuck it, it's too old. And then I try it right now, and it's fine. So I should have sent it. But no, it's really nice.
What's up there, Connie? I think I got the name right. What's up, my friend? And everybody in the chat. Appreciate you.
Else. There's something else coming through, and I can't think of it. God damn it. There's melon. I'm getting a honeydew melon. There's a honeydew melon, a sweet melon, a little bit of kiwi, and then the peach. It's got like a big peachy kind of thing. And orange. I like this beer. Even through the problems of my tasting issues, it is still.
Are you noticing any creaminess, Spearman?
I am noticing creaminess.
Yes.
It is it's a little spritzy, but it does have a creamy feel to it. It's really nice. It's very smooth, relaxing, goes down the mouth very nicely. And I like it. So cheers.
Nice, bro.
Yes.
Cheers, man. Sorry. I don't mean to be an idiot.
Tanner, we gotta have fun. That's all it matters. We can be serious, and we can also have fun. We gotta do it. That's what fun's all. That's what YouTubing and beer reviewing is all about, and food and whatever you want to do. All right, I think it's legendary Tanner or Angie. I think it's Tanner, right? It's Tanner. Yeah, Tanner, and then Angie, and then me.
All right.
Maybe you can add them together, kind of like the Tangelo, and it can be Tangy.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
There you go. That makes sense. All right. So this is a strong ale. Tint Meadow, English Trappist Ale. This is by St. Bernard Abbey. The monks of Mount St. Bernard Abbey. 7.4. 7.4, 0.3, 0.5, 0.6. It smells really good. I will say, I actually took a little bit of a whiff of it when I first poured it. It's like it's big chocolate cherry. There's a lot of chocolate cherry, big amount of breadiness, nutty, a little bit of roasty coffee, but for the most part, it's more sweet. A good amount of caramel in there as well. Yeah, it's definitely the best way to describe it. Caramel, cherry, chocolate, coffee, nutty. It smells really good. 7.4%, well hidden. I know sometimes with the strong ales, the ABV is kind of a little bit more noticeable with these styles of beers. But this is, it's got a lot of sweetness to it. Let's dive in and try it out. Cheers, guys.
Please be delicious.
Look at that head. Hold on, let me just show you. Look at that head already.
That's got a creamy look.
Yeah, dude.
Very creamy.
It's got a creamy head there, Alex. You like
Hell
that?
yeah. Close enough. Let's see if it's going to be creamy when you taste it. Cheers, my brother.
Well, that's very good. You know what that's kind of reminiscent of? It kind of has the viscosity and the mouthfeel of a Guinness Draft for some weird reason. Of course, it's carbonated, but it kind of has that mouthfeel where it's like kind of on that creamy aspect, but it's thinner and it's like a darker beer, but it's not like in your face, like robust and dark like the stout I just had was. Yeah, that's very different. I'm pretty sure this is carbonated for sure. Definitely carbonated. But yeah, it's kind of got the mouthfeel of a nitro beer. Breadiness, caramel malt is there. It's not overpowering. You left with a big kind of a roasty coffee finish. The sweetness is there, but yeah, this is full on mouthfeel beer. If you like the mouthfeel of like a nitro beer, but you want flavors of like a strong ale, like caramel, nuttiness, coffee, a little bit of dark chocolate. On the palate, it's more of like a raisin, whereas like the nose is more like cherry sweet. ABV is well hidden. This is really good. Holy crap! This is $6 for this little bottle.
Wow.
I would pay $6 for another one of these.
Nice.
Wow, there you go.
Or get a 4-pack.
Oh,
of
Tin
it.
Meadow. Oh, that's UK brewery. Okay.
Why have you had this?
Yeah, I've had it a few times. Yeah.
This English Trappist ale?
Yeah, no, it's better aged.
Yeah, I don't know how old this one is. It just says 27/7/24, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think they give it 5 years. I think this is normal.
That's
So
the
it's probably-
best buy.
It's probably a 2019 vintage.
Yeah,
Mm.
wow.
That's what I'm guessing. Most of most of them beers are generally 5 years shelf life.
25 to 27 is in the
solid.
year.
This is really good. This is a different. This is I like beers that have their own uniqueness, and this is definitely something that is unique. Because,
Yeah.
like you said, it is carbonated. It's definitely carbonated, but it kind of has that nitro feel.
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
Solid.
I've had it fresh and I've had it aged, and the aged one is.
This is good. All right,
Yeah.
I'll have a number.
Sorry to interject there. So.
No, you're good, man. That's awesome. I'm glad somebody's familiar with this. I thought maybe other people would know what this was because I've never had it before, but I saw it. What actually sold me on it is the cool bottle. It's like a different.
And it's old fashioned too, which is pretty bad.
Even for us over
It was-
here,
was
that's completely different. You know, even
I
for
like
us.
the label too, how it's cut out. Like,
Yeah, it does look pretty badass. Yeah, I think
it was a bit ragged, a bit rough.
yeah, kind of looks like maybe I don't know, maybe like a mountain with a lighthouse or some weird shit. I have no idea.
They're actually
I've had that beer before.
they're actually recognised as an official Trappist brewery as well, which is
Nice.
Product
No.
of Colville, UK.
yeah.
Product of Kent.
Product of
They're not
Kent
Kent,
beer
but-
reviews.
they're not Kent, but yeah,
Awesome, Tanner. Awesome.
they're closer than you. So.
All right.
Product of Slimy Kents.
So
Well, I've got plenty of slime. So.
Whoa.
it's legendary Angie and then legendary Craig and then me.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're on here.
You're on here.
I'm on it.
Did you forget you were here, Craig?
Yeah, no, well, no, apparently so.
Alex, I think Josh is in the basement.
Oh,
Jacques?
thank you, Josh.
I think.
Oh,
No.
Jock,
Chief.
Oh, I prefer Jacques. I like Jacques.
that-
He's better than Jacques.
Jockstrap. Yeah.
Thank you, legendary Angie. I didn't hear the beep.
His middle name's Itchy.
Yeah. He's a
Okay.
strapping lad. He's a jock.
He's very supportive.
Yeah. Sorry.
I smell chocolate and I smell sweet condensed milk and I smell the cookies and the cream and the booze. I smell boozy.
That's you. So,
I smell vanilla. Ooh, like a real vanilla extract.
Love vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's tasty. A little bit of coffee. It's gonna be good. So I go ahead and drink
Yep.
it.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Please be
I always
creamy.
forget
All
the
that.
order of each of the shows.
Okay, my friend.
Oh, that's good. There's no bitter. That's really good. Medium bodied, real silky smooth going down. Leaves a little bit of the coffee and chocolate and the sweet condensed milk like on your palate. It's very good. Really good. Not too boozy in the taste though, which is good.
Which is awesome. You don't want it too boozy.
Yeah. No, it's very tasty. I enjoy it very much. Thank you.
Nice.
Cheers.
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 All right. Well, it's the legendary Craig and then the legendary
shit.
Josh.
Okay.
Bam!
I've got my jaundice light on. So, yeah. So I've got a beer from
Do you
Camden.
think it'd be jaundice light up?
So
Yeah.
it's my excuse. So yeah, from the Camden Brewery, unfussy, unfiltered lager. Picked this up at there's a kind of store called Home Bargains over here in the UK. So it's a free 30ml can, 4.9% ABV, unfiltered, unfussed. As if it was poured fresh from the tank at the brewery, just like traditional German Keller beers. This lager is unfiltered, brewed with a torrefied wheat, Callista hops, and a dry hopped with Spelt Select. That make it hazy and full-bodied and fuss-free. That's what they're saying. So whatever. So the yeast is Bavarian lager yeast, Pilsner malts, torrefied wheat, and Munich malts. Hops are Pearl and Callista. Whirlpool is Callista. Dry hops are Spelt Select. So I'll crack it open.
Oh yeah.
How scared do you have to get wheat before it's terrified?
I don't know, but I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. They're terrified. What the fuck am I anyway? But yeah. So, yeah.
I just heard that.
Yeah, you got it. You got there. But it's unfiltered, so yeah, slight haze thing going on. I've got 2 cans of this. It's quite cheap. It's like
You got a bird?
it's quite cheap. This one. Let me just give it. It's obviously not a very clean glass. So it's mine. So I've got a 1 finger head, kind of lemony. Look, this side of the light looks lemony. It's a bit more orangey on camera side, but yeah, definitely unfiltered. Gentle carbonation, nothing crazy, but yeah, get a nose on it then.
I think it shall.
So yeah, I mean, straight off the bat, it's the aroma is more like an IPL, even though it says it's a kind of a. Did I say it was a Hellas or a Keller? Yeah, it's too for me. It's too hoppy for a Keller. It's definitely got that kind of freshly cut grass, kind of hop oil kind of thing going on. Kind of Bavarian, I guess, but not that full on kind of lager yeast you would expect for certain styles of German and lagers and stuff like that. It's definitely got that kind of hop oil, not extract, but that freshly cut grass hop oil thing going on. A little bit kind of waxy lemon. That kind of dive. So let's give it a try. So cheers. Thanks for being on.
Cheers.
Please be delicious. Cheers and juicy and creamy.
It's not going to be creamy, but
I know. I gotta have fun.
I know. Sorry to pull that bubble, but yeah.
That's okay. It is what you gotta tell me the truth. I'm just having fun with you.
Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah. So,
Appreciate you.
but no, it's as I say, it's got that kind of waxy, kind of lemon rind kind of thing going on. It's not particularly coming across like a traditional, I'd say, German Keller beer. It's a little bit more body than that, I find. I don't know whether it's to do with the malts that they're using. Just filling out that kind of aspect a bit. It's not quite as refreshing as I'd expect it to be. perhaps the unfiltered kind of thing with a Keller beer doesn't work for the style. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there as I'm drinking it. It's very potent though on the aroma. It's definitely got that kind of. Although it's quite subdued on the flavour, the aroma is very completely opposite. Which sometimes it's quite interesting to see how that works. Normally, that a lot of beers work in tandem with aroma and taste, and this is actually not. This is more kind of it's more subdued in the flavour than it is on the aroma. That kind of way round, but very nice though. It's got a very kind of nice, as I say, waxy lemon thing on the nose. The taste is very approachable. It's not as if it's not particularly bitter or that kind of thing. But it's just very well rounded. So for now, it was tasting pretty good. I mean, especially for the price point. I think this was like 79p a can, which is ridiculous. From a store called Home Bargains in the UK. But yeah, really nice. So yeah, I'll let you know my final thoughts in a bit.
Awesome. Legendary Craig, thanks for joining.
Yeah, that was great.
Thanks for having me on. Cheers.
Anytime you can be on my channel or anybody's channel, anytime. Someone's going to say it's okay. You know how it goes. Hey,
You can be on anybody's channel if you want, Craig. Whatever channel you want to be on, you can be on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Before we start yelling at everybody, I'm gonna need to roll the. I'm gonna need to roll the window.
I know, dude. I'm trying to let it cool
English
down.
is hard today.
Appreciate you.
I have a beer from Albany, New York. This is
Fidens.
The Sound of Rain. Yep, you got it.
Wow.
Wow.
The only brewery in Albany. That's good.
Well, he knows everything. Remember that.
You'll have a Prince drinking that.
Citrus Strata.
Oh, I'm liking
And
that.
on April 24th,
Purple Rain.
23
Yeah. Anyway.
at 9:21 a.m. or p.m. I think a.m.
Fidens is shit.
Yeah, garbage. I think this is like $8 a can or something like that.
More for you. That's all.
I got 2 of these and 2 of the firecracker ones.
Greg, you better watch yourself. Jamie C is gonna show up at your door.
I know, right? He's been drinking a lot of EQ, so I don't have to worry about it. Actually,
That beer looks delicious.
Yeah, Jamie C's oxidized.
yeah,
Legendary Josh, that beer looks delicious.
doesn't it? Looks juicy.
I think it looks
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
Looks terrible.
So it looks a little darker on camera.
It's got a
but-
big P on the side of the glass.
Yeah, it's big. Fantastic.
Sorry.
Less than a finger head. Nice, not really many bubbles up top, but yeah, looks like a nice New England. So we don't spill it on my laptop. New England IPA, typical Fidens. I got that like egg wash type orangey looking. I can smell it from here. Peach, a lot of pineapple. There's almost like a grassiness to it. Doesn't have Nelson, but it smells like it has some sort of like Nelson characteristics. But maybe that's the Strata. Getting some berries in there. Orange. Very juicy, tropical. Strata's been coming up, and I feel like a lot of brewers are brewing with Strata lately.
Strata's awesome.
But yeah, very tropical off the nose. You get those typical New England style notes out of this one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It smells creamy, Alex, so we'll see.
Hell yeah.
In fact, it looks creamy, so
Gotta have
It does,
fun.
yeah.
it looks quite dense.
Yeah, for sure.
It's got
Nice little
oats
waste
in it.
in it.
It's got
On the
oats in it,
glass.
that's for sure. So yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
and-
smell boozy. I mean, it's 8.5%, but it doesn't smell too boozy.
You're an animal. You're an animal.
So, cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious, juicy, and creamy. Hell yeah.
Unreal.
Cheers to hippies.
Oh, Alex, it's oxidized. It tastes like sweet tea. Just kidding.
Not what you want.
No, definitely tropical all day on this one for sure. Pineapple, like a candied orange.
Does it taste like?
It's got an interesting like berry earthiness to it. Does it taste like what?
Does it taste like Sammy?
No,
Sammy?
not yet.
What
I haven't got
that
down to
taste
the
like?
bottom of it, but
What, a bit hairy? Or?
it's kind of in the mix between like a candied orange with a little bit of pineapple and tangerine, but it's got like a little bit of earthiness to it. Some sort of berry note.
That's the strata there. Fuck
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Sammy's dingleberries. There you go.
Yeah.
ABVs, it's definitely medium to full body for sure on this one. Definitely creamy, as Alex would say.
Hell yeah.
ABV, you don't really taste it. 8.5%. You don't really feel it, going down or anything, but it's very well balanced. Nice tasting notes on there for sure. Typical New England IPA. Like I said, those strata hops, like Beer Man was saying, you definitely get a little earthiness, some berry notes on there for sure. Mixed with that candied orange, peach pineapple type.
Citrus. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's got like a nice little citrus bite on the back end too. It's not overly sweet, but there's definitely some sweetness to it. I think that kind of blends into the earthiness of it all. But yeah, so far so good. Like I said, 8.5%. Dangerous.
Wow.
Drinks like a 6%. So
Nice, bro.
Yes.
Hey
All right.
guys, what is Miss Piggy saying here, Alex?
Alex, where did you get your infatuation with creamy from? And I said, good question, Miss Piggy.
Well, I just want to make sure I read that right. Well, I just like that flavor. I don't know. It's just, I'm a little
Just
unique.
a creamy guy.
Yeah.
just a creamy guy living in a creamy world.
You like your creamy, Alex.
I'm creamy, yabba dee yabba die.
Unreal.
So
In his house with a creamy little window in a creamy
Your
Corvette.
phone-
On this cream, I will die. On this cream, I will die.
Oh my god!
this is what I'm drinking. Like I said, it's from it's so bright the light, but tie your hands, and it's brewed with peach and let me see here. I'm trying to get the words here. I can't. It's hard for me to see.
Milkshake IPA.
Are they written?
It's
In
peach. It's a
cream?
peach. Like I said, it's a peach milkshake IPA ale brewed with peach and lime, or something of that nature.
Peach and lime.
I think it's.
Those don't go together.
Hold on. I think I might have read that wrong.
Their milkshake series are pretty good.
Lactose.
Oh, you gotta get the watermelon one. maybe.
Peach and lactose.
Lactose. Thank you. I read that. wrong.
So a non-fermentable sugar, basically.
So yeah. So what
It
we
says
got-
peaches and cream.
Yeah,
That's perfect then.
yeah, peaches and cream. You can't go wrong there, Alex.
Hell yeah. That looks like a New England IPA in my opinion. At least on my screen and what I'm looking at straight ahead. It looks like a New England IPA. Nice, light, frothy head. It just looks delicious.
I'd imagine it's classed as a milkshake IPA.
I got a 4-pack. It might have been
With lactose in it, I'd assume it's a lactose.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was cost, but I got it from Canals. So I don't know.
Canal.
Yeah, it's another liquor store. Literally bumpy
Oh, yeah.
news that one. It smells really good. We'll get into that story maybe in a little bit. But the Canals I have issue. I don't have any issue with the Canals I go to, but yeah.
Okay.
That smells kind of candy, peachy, like a sweet peach. A little bit of dank, but not like dank. Smells really good. I mean, it's definitely a good summer beer. New England IPAs and light beers are very good for the summer. Even though I drink every beer under the sun, stouts, 10%, doesn't
Well,
matter.
for me, with lactose in that, I reckon it's milkshake IPA.
Hell yeah, and it says milkshake IPA. So
Oh, there you go. So,
yeah. So let's get into it, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers. Hope it's creamy and delicious.
Cheers.
What if we don't want you to get into it, though, Alex? Will you still get into it?
I probably would because I'm weird. It does have that nice creaminess, pelly light creaminess. You could taste that peach. It says it's brewed with peach, so I'm gonna say that it's brewed with real peach, unless they're like lactosing a peach. I doubt that. I don't know. Who knows?
It's usually a puree, so it's probably
That too. So if they're not brewing with a real peach,
Are they milking the peach? Is that what you're saying?
who knows?
Millions of peaches. Peaches.
That would be impeachment.
Oh, yeah.
It has that.
Peaches for me.
It has that nice, a little bit of sweetness of peach, and then it has that like a little bitterness at the end. Now, yeah, it's not what you want in a milkshake IPA.
No.
Um,
Nobody's going to the yard for that.
No, is it bitter? No. Is it a light bitter after you drink it? Yes. Yeah, it has that. Like I said, has that peach creaminess, light fluffiness, and then it has that sweetness a little bit, and then after that, there's a light bitterness. It's not like overly bitter, which is not what you want anyway. You don't want bitter at all if you have a choice, because that's what a milkshake
You're getting
is.
bitterness from a milkshake IPA. That's intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, this is a beer. I mean, it's obviously, mind you, it's a beer, but
Does it have any kind of vanilla in it or anything, or like
Lactose.
it
lactose?
does have lactose, the luxury Beerman Red
Yeah.
Dye.
That's sweet though. It's not.
Usually they put vanilla flavoring in these.
It has a little sweetness to it. What's up there, legendary BC's beer reviews? Appreciate you, Miss Piggy,
Does it bring
everybody
all
in
the
the chat.
boys to the yard, Alex?
What you say, my friend?
Does it bring all the boys to the yard?
It would if it was more sweet. Again, it's not bitter, but it has that bitterness at the end. You don't want that. But then again, it does remind you.
Chivalry is dead.
It does remind you of that it is a beer too. I mean, come on.
You're a sucker. You're a sucker, Alex.
I am, but I just love different things.
It looks really good. It's got a great color.
Alex, you got to get the watermelon one. If you see that
What'd you
one,
say?
it's pretty good. They have a watermelon one that's pretty good too. That's a watermelon milkshake.
Oh my god.
You know, legendary Josh, I will get a hold of you once I get that so we can do an examination. We haven't done one.
Hey, Alex, does
Yes.
it make you want to sing Barbie Girl on the back of Ken's Corvette?
Ken? That sounds weird. I don't. Oh, you're talking about Ken's beer reviews. I don't know, but I don't know. Probably not. I'd rather
Ken from Craig
sing the
Beer
girl.
Reviews.
It's Ken.
But
DJ?
it is. I will tell you this. I hate to be a broken record.
Help me. Help me.
It does have a lot of peach to it, though. If you like, I can't take it anymore. I gotta join the Lambton too. I'll tell you guys are tricks.
I'm done.
You guys are heroes.
Oh.
One day you'll realize that.
Oh,
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, let these people know they're heroes. All these YouTubers, they make my day. Cheers. Amen.
Jesus.
Peace be with you.
Good lord.
I don't listen. I don't get religious, but I'm just having fun. But seriously though, I'm happy to have you guys in my life.
Ah,
Yeah,
For Alex's next show, politics and religion and beer.
No, I just tell it how it is. I'm very proud to have my friends here, and it's awesome beans.
Are you proud to be an American?
Hell yeah.
Correct?
I'm proud to be here. So.
Yeah, American.
we love you, Alex. We're just teasing you.
And you're supposed to tease me because that means you enjoy my company, you love me, and you just have fun, and that's all that matters. That's all
Exactly.
that matters.
Wouldn't be
You
here
gotta-
otherwise. Wouldn't be here otherwise. So.
You gotta have fun in life. So I'm
fuck
right.
yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it is very peachy, but it does. After I'm drinking it, It does have a little dryness, and it has a little bit of like a bitterness, like I said. But as you're drinking it, it does have a little bit of sweetness, creaminess, a lot of peach to it. That's what you want. I'm looking forward to trying the watermelon one. Maybe that'll be better.
What
I'm surprised.
percentage is that, Alex?
I'm surprised you're getting bitterness out of it. I'm just saying, personally. But.
Yeah, I am surprised, but if you really think about it, it is an IPA. It's a New England IPA kind of like. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like to me.
Basically.
But you never know what you're going to find when you're drinking this kind of beer. You never know. I mean, we've been doing this stuff for years. I mean, you guys have done it way before me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're all the same. We're all the same. So
True that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would definitely get this again, but I'm going to look for the series. This is a series technically. So, and
if you're digging that one, then get some more. Yeah.
Hell yeah! I mean,
You gotta get Alien Church. Is another.
Yeah, if you pick them all up, you're pretty serious.
Is that another? Is that another? Is that another series?
That's a very deep one. I got that though.
Yeah, Alien Church is another. It's just like it's not a milkshake IPA, but Alien Church is I think it's a double.
It's
IPA.
another series of this brewery, right?
Serious. Inside.
Very good. Hey, Alex, what percentage again was that? I'm sorry.
Like ABV.
What's the can on date?
No one's going to get serious.
All right, we got 04, which would be the 4th month, and then we got 03. And wait a minute, I don't know. Now I'm confused. 04, 03, 2023.
Is it the right way round or?
I can show you right now. Let's see if it.
323.
Hold on.
I believe you. I'm just.
4-3. Okay.
I know. I want to know myself, Chiefs.
So April the 3rd, 2023.
Yo,
bro. Nice one. That's
We're
quite
good?
fresh.
All right.
Relatively fresh.
But yeah, so
Nice one.
I'm very pleased at this. What's up there, Legendary Brian? Sorry about that.
Yeah, how you doing, fresh? Good to see you, bro.
But
Paul as well.
This beer is very good, though. Very peachy. If you like peachy kind of beers, milkshake IPAs, it's very good. Just let you know.
I like a nice peach.
It does have a slight little bitterness towards the end, but that's okay. If you like that, enjoy. I'd rather have no bitterness at all. But then again, it's not a bad beer. Milkshake IPAs get, what I like. Again, I drank in Spyglass once, and I love that beer. And that wasn't a milkshake IPA, but that was New England, and that was a little dry, not bitter, but I still loved it. So hey, shoot your own. I mean, eat your own. I mean, I love this stuff. I mean, even though I don't like bitter, you guys still enjoy the beer. So let's get back to
Where'd you get on that Target?
Legendary Bumpy. Man,
I forgot what I'm doing.
sorry about that, Chief.
You're live. That's what you're doing. You're on the beer show.
Beer show.
Final scores, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's, it's pretty good. Quadratics is big from Spyglass. It's not my favorite double IPA from them. So I mean, it's going to score lower than excellent. I'm going to put it in the very good range. I'm going to give this a very good average score of 42.5 out of 50.
Not a bad.
Is Spyglass Brewing next to Telescope Brewing? Or are they pretty
I
close?
never heard of
to each other?
Telescope Brewing unless you're making that up. I feel you're making that up.
That's good.
So we're good, Legendary Bumpy. You said, what'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Legendary
I said what I said.
Beer Man.
Spy versus Spy.
Hey, how's it going? This beer is it's tasty. I like it. It's held ground in the can for 2.5 months without turning. That says a lot about packaging with these guys. And whoever's upkept it, my bottle dude keeping it in the coolers like he does right away. It keeps them fresh. Everything came out really nice. The peach, the orange. It was a very amazing, like resinous, hoppy, just a very good hazy IPA. 6.8%. I'm gonna give it a. I will go with. I've had so many of them. Let's just get a 94 out of 100.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Very good beer. So
Nice.
Thinks you owe me a soda, Alex.
Oh, you're a trip. All right, so I think it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
legendary Angie. No, Tanner. Where's Tanner? Bam, there we go.
He's there.
Here I am.
Hell
Just
yeah.
got off the phone with Aunt Patty. We had another conversation.
Keep it up, Mr.
hey.
Tanner.
Tanner, what did Aunt Patty have for dessert?
Banana pudding.
Ah,
Yep.
You know how Aunt Patty likes her bananas.
okay. Thank
All
God
right.
she doesn't watch this
Moving
because
on.
she would take the
Moving
joke.
on.
Yeah. All right,
The Meadow, this is really freaking good.
love you guys. Give it up.
I like it. It's got the flavor of strong ale. Yeah, it's the body that did it for me. Is the mouthfeel. It's literally drinking like a nitro beer. There's a good amount of complexity. It started to warm up a little bit. It started to get more of the same notes, but they were a little bit more intensified. Like I was noticing them a little bit more. For a number for this, you can't even tell it's 7.4% at all. I'm gonna go 96. I would really recommend it, especially to Gnome Brewing. I know he was saying that he's seen it at Yankee Spirits. That's actually where I bought it from. $6 for this little bottle.
It's a short bottle.
Yeah, 330 milliliter. Now I've spent $6 on some beers that I wasn't really thrilled with. This is phenomenal. I would buy it again. It's definitely something that you kind of treat yourself to.
Yeah, it's good. I'd recommend it.
Would I have more than one? Probably be like one a session.
Yeah,
So
one and done.
one and done, and then move on to something else. But it is really good.
Yeah, for what it is, I think it's quality. But
Yeah, sure. 96 out of 100 for me. So
that's a good score. Yeah.
Cool.
I really like it.
All right.
I don't know how they compare to Spencer.
Now,
What'd you pay for that?
legendary
$64.
Angie, I believe. It's legendary.
Yeah, that's cheaper than Three Fontaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's happening?
We're doing our ratings. Rating.
Oh, of course.
It's your turn.
Okay, legendary Angie, it's okay.
And I just kind of was out there a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, this is really good, and it's the cookies and creams milk stout, 9.5%. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy in the feels, so I like that. I'm all warm, and it's not. It has like some sweetness to it, so it's not so bitter like the one that I had earlier was. But some people like the bitter, the robust stouts or whatever. But I like a little sweet, so yeah, and I would buy
You
it
like
again.
little sweet?
What's that?
You said you like little sweet.
Yeah.
Here's a sweet one. Nice Dr. Pepper. Oh, wow.
Oh, little sweet.
I was kind of confused too. Thank you, guys.
Okay, and so I would buy it again, and I'm gonna give it a 97 out of 100 because it's really tasty, and you get the most bang for your buck. So 97 out of 100.
Well, we'll find out in the next month or two when they get bought out and they still taste the same for you, legendary Angie. That's the key you got to worry about. Make sure.
I know. I'm upset.
But if it tastes the same, we should be okay. But it's when it doesn't taste the same is when it's the issue, and it doesn't have the
ones that are buying them out, Saranac, they're really good. They have really good.
Okay, so we're good then so far. So we'll see what happens.
Hopefully they'll keep it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll find out in the next couple months. If that's what you're saying, that Saranac has done great buying people out and they're still keeping the same stuff, they should be golden, but we'll find out in due time. All right. I think it's legendary Josh. Legendary Josh, where you at, buddy? A little buzz today. Oh, yeah, you're right there. Okay, Josh. And then,
I think it's Craig.
oh, Craig, then you. Yeah.
Craig, yeah. Craig is
Then you.
Yeah.
I figured.
Me?
First, we got to go
shit.
to
Well, I'm not ready.
Ken, and then we got to go to Philly.
Yeah, I'm Ken.
Ken.
Kensington.
Hey, Ken.
So I just
Kent
finished.
from Craig Beer.
Yeah, so I'm not fussy. I'm very unfussy. It's okay. Unfiltered lager, 4.9%. Got that kind of deal to it. So, it's very unlike any kind of lager I've had before. It's definitely not a Keller beer for sure. It's more of an IPL. It's actually not even like an IPL, really. It's more like it comes across more of a pale ale, which is crazy. There is that kind of Keller beer element to it, which is like obviously cellar beer in English. There is a little bit of that kind of muskiness, dryness going on, but it's a hoppy version of that. If you're into your Keller beers, it's not that full on Keller beer kind of experience. It's more of a hopped up version. I think it says it's Callista hops and what's the other one? Pearl. It's more of a kind. There is more of a kind of a cereal grain I'm getting from it. Well, perhaps from the spelt malt. I'm not too sure what the deal is there, but yeah, it's definitely more of a kind of a bready edge to it, despite its hoppiness. But yeah, as regards an unfiltered lager, it's very debatable, if you ask me. But still, it's not bad for what it is, and for the price point, it's definitely well worth picking up if you're in the UK from home bargains. So I think it's 79p a can. I've got another can. Yeah. So if you've got a little bit of a budget going on, this is certainly one to pick up. You're getting a little bit of a hop kick from it. You're getting that kind of malty kind of grain sort of lager quality from it. But overall, it's okay. It's not just inoffensive. It's easy drinking. It's kind of a medium body. Yeah, overall, I'd probably put this in around about the I don't know, perhaps a 6.5 / 7 out, 6.5, 7 out of 10, that kind of ballpark. I don't know what that is in your scales that you do. Yeah, so I'm probably looking at like a 3.3 out of 5, and then you can work out the calculations what that is on your scale. But yeah, it's okay. I'd buy it if it was in a supermarket. No, not a supermarket. If it was in a bar and there was not much else, and I'd buy it again. But unlikely to go out and rush to the supermarket, even though the price point is really good, which would be the only reason why I'd buy it again. But if it was just a choice thing, I probably wouldn't buy it again. But it's okay. Nice to try. One of them beers, sort of, that kind of deal. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, legendary Craig. You're the man with the master plan. Anytime, buddy. You need some laughter? You always call me. I'll give you some laughter.
All right, well. The sound of rain, or the sound of the windows down in the back seat.
I'm only happy when it rains.
I hate the rain. It's depressing. Anyways, where do I start with this beer?
Rain on your
First
parade.
of all, don't waste your money on it. Look at that. Look how.
Okay, now
awesome.
I know you're joking because that looks delicious, just like this beer does.
So if you ever see anything from this company, turn right around and refuse to ever shop at the establishment ever again. No, this is good. It's not bad. Is it world class? It's not groundbreaking. I mean, it tastes like a New England IPA should. 8.5, like I was saying. Citra Strata, nice flavor notes on there. Not too boozy. Nice sweetness, a little earthiness. Not too much bitterness. Well balanced. I'll give it a 4.375. 1.45
Wow.
is what it is.
I don't trust your palate, so.
Love it.
So if you see it, pick it up. Maybe not or not. Like I said, this was about eight something a can.
That's about right.
Yeah. So
That's not.
if you're not on a budget, to reiterate what Craig was saying, if you're on a budget for his beer, then don't buy this beer if you're on a budget because
Yeah.
it's spendy, but it's good if you like New England IPAs. So
It's all hype. No, I'm just
All right.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Now it's me.
I know.
Cheers, Jeff.
Well, when I said there was bitterness, right? Now I'm drinking this, and
It's gotten more creamy.
You're definitely drinking it. So,
it's
delicious.
it is very delicious no matter what.
Yeah.
But also, you've said, is it vanilla? There's vanilla. There is a slight vanilla towards in the middle of that. Like I said, you got the peach, but I didn't really think about it like really hard until now about the vanilla part. Yeah, I think you're right on that. There is a vanilla aspect of it too, along with the peach. Yeah, this is very good. And if you can get this, and I hate when they don't have it on the can itself, they have it on the side. If you can get peach milkshake IPA ale brewed with peach and lactose, it's a pint, 1 pint, 16-ounce can from Tire Hands. Please do. According to legendary Josh, there's other series of this, other episodes of this, which will be the watermelon.
The watermelon, yeah, that one's 9% actually.
Which is good. And
What's this ABV? I asked that before. I think I ever got.
You got the watermelon, you got this one,
7, I
and
think.
then you also
7.5.
said, well, this is I think it's 7. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah.
Nightbot needs to have a word. He's
And
not
then the other, there's another series of legendary Josh told me, but now I can't remember. But
Alien Church.
yeah, Alien Church. We're gonna all check that out eventually. I'm gonna be doing, like I said, when we get the shout outs, which will be the next few minutes.
Is that legal?
Church.
Yeah.
Alien Church. Yeah, there's a big old alien.
No, alien.
If you can get this, please do. Choose a body, and let's get to the next round, which will be shout outs.
I want to.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'd like to try
I didn't get my rating. My rating is
100 out of 100.
Shit. Yeah, I reckon. Awful.
That's why JV doesn't watch the show anymore.
Oh,
I'll give it a 97.
Wow.
Holy.
Good stuff. I didn't think I was going to. I mean, again,
You're very generous.
as it warmed up, the bitterness kind of calmed down on it. And again, it shouldn't be bitter anyway. It should be freaking sweet.
This should be
Not
sweet.
overly sweet, but good enough, like a peach, just like it did. It had all the peach, had all the, obviously had the vanilla.
I
because
like,
had
a
the taste
good, I like a good peach.
Yeah, it's very good.
Now, was the
It's
peach a little
mango.
fuzzy, or was it fully shaved?
What did you say? Your trip. It's good stuff. Next time, next round, it is the legendary Bumpy. Let's do some shout outs.
Bold.
Because peaches.
Peaches.
Shout it out. Shout when you're giving your
So
shout out.
I'm drinking this beer that I had last night.
Let it
Now,
all
remember
out.
the orange duct tape?
These
If
are
you can, look at that. Not
All right, I'm
oxidized.
done.
So it was a bad can the other night.
Oh,
Much
I
better.
have the pink duct tape, I think.
Is that part of the 4-pack you had?
The pink, yeah, part of the 4-pack, yeah. So that was a bad
That's
can.
amazing that one can be so bad and then the others are all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that must have
weird.
been maybe it didn't seal right or something.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad that hopefully the other three are going to be perfect.
Yeah, hopefully the other couple are fine like this too. Because that's the thing. Like Stoneface, like I hadn't really had issues with. Like they may not have stellar beers for the most part. I mean, they do have a couple of whoppers.
They're Belgium.
Yeah. So that's my shout out. Kudos to Stoneface. I'm glad that so far I've only had one bad beer from them.
Cool.
As far as just being wrong. Anyways, freaking hiccups, man. So my channel, Bumpy Road Brews, I have a live show on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. You guys all know the whole gif with that. Anyways, trying to put out videos when I can of my pre-recorded stuff, 50-point inspections. I don't foresee any beer and cheese videos coming out anytime soon. And other than that, who knows what's going to be going on in my life. And so I'm not sure how much I'll be putting out for videos, but I'll do my best to try to keep relevant. If I'm not able to do any live shows in the upcoming future, I'll give you guys all a heads up. Cheers.
Bumpy, we're all here for you, brother.
Yeah. Cheers, Bumpy.
At least you'll still be.
We're all here for you, brother. Just saying that.
Now you need to yell. Do your shout outs.
Don't know what's going on, but I'm here for you, mate.
Well, I wish you luck, Legendary Bumpy. I don't know why you wouldn't have to go live on other things, but again, personal situations, I guess. But if we want to talk about that, that'll be all fair because we don't want to figure that out in the world. No one needs to know everybody's business.
Love you, brother.
And Bumpy, I appreciate you and love you, and thanks for the support.
Thanks, Kent from Craig's Beer Reviews.
No, my name's Ken.
Oh, Ken. I'm sorry. I messed that up.
Get it right.
Ken,
I thought it was Greg.
I've got multiple names.
Ken.
I thought you were Carl.
All right. All right, let's see what the next round is. I think it's a Legendary Beer Man. Oh, wait a minute. Don't you want to do other shout-outs, Bumpy, before we...
Yeah, just shout out to everybody that's got channels and they're doing their thing, if you guys still haven't checked out Imperfectly Me Crafts, please do. Still a great channel over there out of Chicago. Mallory and Shu, they just bring fun, enlightenment, good beer reviews, and just good solid videos. One of those channels that you see and you're just like, wow, they're really putting forth an effort, and it shows. And I think that more people need to watch their stuff. Much like Bearman, he puts out great effort in his things as well.
Yeah, he does all right.
So,
not really.
He does all right.
Not really in a while.
No, you can tell some people's channels they put out an effort. Unlike mine, I really don't put out that big of an effort. I try to make it as I fast forward through most of my shit for you. So, I try not to waste people's time. So it's good. It's a good thing that I'm maybe not able to put out as many videos because you guys can have a better life. Cheers.
Fucking hell.
Appreciate you, Bumpy. You're fan. Keep it up, Mr. Bumpy.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. It's all for you.
I missed a bit of tooth right there. Look at that. Pirate teeth. Yeah, so Beer and Cheese Tuesday, the same fucking thing we do every past 4 years.
Well, you had fun with it, Legendary Beer Man. It's not too. If it was Legendary Beer Man, if it was boring, you would have ended it by now.
Oh no, it's always fun
Exactly.
to see results. So if you like to see what cheese you bring, what beer you bring, see if it works. 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 for me. No, 5 for me. 5 for me. And then all spun out. We did that today. You guys got had some adjectives thrown your way.
You need to send mine because I can't. I remember, but I don't remember, Beer Man. Sorry.
We try based on the time frame. Like we got we'll probably have to cut it down a little bit. Maybe not do a topic next time or something like that. But yeah, be there for that. Had a great show today. Sending out some beers to like 13 different people.
Well, thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
It is going to change though, because
What did you say, Mr. Beerman? It's going to what?
3 or 4.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it.
What do you mean it's going to change, Beerman? What are you talking about?
I'm scared. No, I'm scared of the. I don't want to
Don't be scared.
It'll be fine, Beerman.
But beers. No, so FLX's fucking Naughty or Nice Danipa it was a 7.8. So kind of a double. And then you got Eric's Flava Sava American Amber, which is a little too caramely in my opinion, but you guys will find out at 6.4%.
How many stuff's good, literally, Beerman?
Sounds delicious.
People I'll shout out. Dickie's beer reviews, I always shout him out, but he's a cool dude and I like him. So not as a boyfriend or anything, but
oh my God, Beerman.
and then Pickled Steve, that's my channel.
I can't get enough of you, Beerman.
What? That would be PICKLD Steve. Go check him out. He's cool.
Help me, Lord.
He's always sober. Yeah.
Cheers. Much love.
Beerman, you're a hero. One day you're going to realize that.
And the other guy's just a cop.
Help me.
I love you guys. Rock on. Cheers.
Like I said, Beerman, I mark my words. Every beer you send me is going to be 100. But it all depends on the palate.
Well, you might as well not try it then.
No, but I'm saying it all depends on the palate, though.
Yeah, it's true.
The colon palate.
No, you're true. All right, let's get back. I love you, Bumpy. This show's awesome. That's why I love doing this. Oh, pure man. All right, I think it's legendary Tanner.
Are you awake? Tanner, you muted them.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a John. And there's some beer.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Well, it's been a good evening. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to bed.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
What time zone are you on? Fuck.
Am I still doing that?
Do it.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Tanner.
all right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just here.
Check out my channel, variety reviews. Pretty much
Like,
whiskey, beers, ciders, seltzers, all that good stuff. I want to do like more different types of spirits. I do enjoy brandies and stuff like that. Rums, I even kind of want to get into. I know Eric's been kind of getting into the rums. I would like to review some of those. But shout outs for other people. Go check out Hello Again, Whiskey Friends. He's live right now with him and his group are live with
don't go just yet, but at the end.
Yeah, not yet. Kind of popular whiskey tuber, ADHD whiskey. He's over there with them. It's pretty cool. Because Hello Again, Whiskey Friends is a little bit of a smaller channel, but it's always nice when you see people
I'm
who
still here. I'm not
have
going.
bigger channels kind of supporting people who are kind of have smaller channels, not to get too into it, but it's nice when you kind of see the people spreading the love and not just,
The cheeks.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Spread them.
Let's see. Go check out With the Encore with Cheech. He went live last night. Typically goes live on Tuesdays around like 11:30, something around there. And pretty much does like an open bar hangout live. Go show him some love. And subscribe and check him out. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
It's legendary Josh, then oh my God, and then
I think Angie.
Angie.
is
I'm
next.
trying to remember. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, legendary Angie.
Oh, okay. Okay, we already rated it. Oh, this is
Hell
shout out.
yeah. You're good.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just a little tired.
That's okay.
Fluid Art. Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I do live art, and all the artwork is for sale. I also have Just Being Angie, which is where all the after parties are and the shenanigans.
Oh, we'll see that later. We'll see that later.
What?
No, I'm just saying. You can see that. You said you was tired though, so that
Oh no, I'm okay. I'm all right. No, I'll be up all night. So yeah.
That's Angie, legendary Angie. Come on now.
Yeah. And shout outs. I want to shout out all of these wonderful gentlemen on the panel with me. Thank you for having me up here and for taking me seriously and letting me review with you guys. I appreciate it.
Well, you gotta have fun, legendary Angie.
I do. I mean that.
Yeah,
and
you do good. You do good.
Thanks. And I want to shout out Art by Sparkle, who was back on last night's show. Her first time back, so I'm really happy that she's doing a little better and able to come back and join us. And let's see, I want to shout out Miscellaneous Beer Reviews, Thomas Meadow 75, right, Miss Piggy, and and last but certainly not least, Sam Smalley on Instagram, Short and Stout Beer Reviews.
Nice.
Dead to me.
Keep it up there, Mr. Craig. You're a trip. Oh my God. All right.
What you drinking, Angie? What you had tonight? What you had tonight, Angie?
Oh, let me see. Legendary Angie talk.
I had Flying Dog Cream Team Cookies and Cream Milk Stout, 9.5%.
All right. Good.
All right.
Awesome.
Were you double cream teamed on that one?
Yeah, it's Craig. It's Craig, and then
Craig. Sorry, I got confused.
With the midgets in the wind.
Do you have a green screen going on there, Josh? You look like you're not really there anymore.
Unbelievable.
Craig?
I've been dead for years.
Yeah, that's what Sam said.
Resident Evil. Holy shit.
So, yeah, so shout outs. Fucking hell. I'm trying to think what bad channel to shout out. No, I'm joking. So, yeah, there's a few channels. I like to shout Brian Fresh Homebrew Metal, whatever his channel is. Shout out him. He's taking a bit of a break at the moment, but he does a lot of good stuff for his horses and things like that. So, you know, I support him, and that kind of means a lot to me.
All of his horses.
Yeah. Wild horses, and yeah. He's a proper Rolling Stone. So, him. I'd like to shout out someone that never shuts up. I'd like to shout out Blake TV.
Legendary Blake. Yes.
Yeah. So I'd like to shout out him while he's not here, while I could get a word in. You know, so that kind of deal. So, because I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. So yeah, they're the two for now. I mean, I could go overboard, but yeah, you know, I think they do need a shout out. Well, one of them, you can work that one out. But yeah, that's it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Then it's Josh, and then legendary John Henderson Pierre. I'm gonna have him review all the way through to his.
We gotta get those shirts made for Dio too. Shut up, Dio.
Shut up, Dio. You crack me up.
That's next level.
Shout outs for me. I'm not even gonna shout out myself. I'll shout out other people. Check out Planet Beer TV. They're from the UK. Cool.
Planet Beer TV. Thank you.
Yeah. And then two other ones. Beardy Beer Reviews is another cool channel.
Bloody hell.
It was live the other day.
Planet Beer TV.
Blue Nose, Harry from Blue Nose. He's got his channel back up. He's been doing reviews, so check out Harry.
Same standard.
Blue Nose. And Yeah, I've been trying to shout out different people.
That's free channels.
Yeah, 3. So those are my shout outs. You might find me on Beer Bowl discussions on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah,
Cool.
shout out Miscellaneous too. I don't know if he's going live
Yeah.
or not.
Hoping me and Mr. Josh will be hanging out very soon in person.
Yeah, sometime in summer for sure, Alex.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
I'm looking forward to drinking those beers with you. And mark my words, we won't get sick. I'm telling you.
I hope not. Better get a bucket.
That's okay. We'll be fine. All right. Let's get the legendary John Henderson Pierre to review everything and also do his shout out.
Yeah, it's nothing really special tonight, guys. Nothing really special. I got Bud Ice. I just got off Jay's channel. I was drinking Miller Lite. We did a examination of that.
I'll let you review it. It's wild
So
card.
cheap Bud Ice, 5.5%, made its debut in 1994 or 95. The whole ice beer movement. So this is what I have in my glass. I just want to say shout out to Eric, Towns 175, of course, for doing this channel. Everybody else's channel I have subscribed to. I do follow you guys. So shout out to everybody on the panel. You guys do good, awesome stuff, what you put out there. And, just say blessings to all of you. Much success. Cheers.
Let's see what that tastes like.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm not
Great
going to
seeing you as always, man.
Can you stop following me, Sean? I'm a little creeped out by that.
John Henderson Pierre, aren't you going to review the beer? That's what I was going to be doing.
So far, it's nice. It's an inexpensive beer, 5.5%. It's nice. It's cool. It's refreshing. Again, put it in the freezer before you trade. It'd be best to do that than in the refrigerator, and for maybe a good 20 minutes or so. It's a nice, easy. It's a draft lager. The process, the ice beer process, however they do it, it's one of the more enjoyable, one of the more successful ones, because this one and Ice House were probably the two that were very popular in the mid 90s that were really being promoted on television. Now, good luck finding any of that. But of course, now they're viewed as budget beers. This one, Bud Ice, Bush Ice, Natural Ice, Milwaukee's Best Ice, all these beers, they're viewed as cheap and expensive things, but it does the job. And just hanging out with friends like I did this past Sunday. I was at my brother's house, my niece's recital, and I bought a case of Miller Lite, but I also bought like a 6-pack of Bud Ice.
Nice.
And my brother was drinking more of the Bud Ice than he was. He was on the grill drinking Bud Ice and having a gin and Coke. So, and surprisingly, the food turned out really good while he was drinking. So,
Wow.
while he was grilling. So,
Well, that's a bit
having Bud Ice. So,
yeah.
You gotta be happy when you're doing your thing.
Well, I'm sure the food was better than the beer, but anyway.
hey, nobody complained about the food. The food was good. Everybody liked it.
Yeah. Job done. Nice one.
So you have to.
But it was good overall. It was a good time had by many, a lot of fun, and it's a good beer. So if I give a score, I'll give it 91 out of 100.
Nice.
So
Good deal.
And you already did your shout outs for other people, right?
all of you, I follow you guys. I watch your channels. I follow y'all. So yes, I shout out to everyone on the panel here.
That will do.
Awesome. All right.
Cool
Back
beans.
at you, John.
All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna
Let's
change
see.
my score. I want to give a 7. I want to give my score a 7 out of 11.
Oh my God, you're bad. You're bad.
I like their slushies.
7.35 out of 11.
So, my shout outs, obviously, I think I
Oh,
gave you
thank you. Oh, thank you.
anytime. And I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this show. I like doing this show, and I like doing the WildCard Wednesdays. It's pretty cool when the legendary Eric's not around. And even if Eric is around, I still join and still help people out. So, but it is pretty cool that I can still help.
Yeah,
them
it's pretty cool when Eric's not here.
out. No, not like that.
Thank God.
No.
Yeah, he's gone.
No. What I was trying to say is it's pretty cool that I can help Eric out and stuff like that. Not because he's not around. I like him being around. He's cool.
because he's
He's
not
cool
around.
beats.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding, people. Misunderstanding.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, check out the obviously tomorrow night we're gonna be doing Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Oh, I'm glad it's so early.
Well, you can still join. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
You don't have to have a life, Craig.
You could join. You could join. You can have a life, but enjoy if you can. Do it.
Thanks.
But
There you go, Craig. You can have a life.
yeah,
Oh, thank
obviously
God.
it's around
Thank
10 o'clock, 10:30, and then we do a new series. This will be the first episode. It's going to be called "Come Have a Drink with Alex Fridays." This
Come
Friday.
have a drink.
Yes,
Right.
I decided to do a new series for it now. Don't worry. We're getting into the summer. I will get back to doing Food Fridays for the cheeseburgers and stuff like that. But in the summer foods and whatever. But I just and then also in the winter maybe we'll do Food Fridays. But I'll probably. I just like this new series, so we're
You
gonna
could do seasonal food. You
Yeah.
could do-
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing.
Summer stuff like some fresh fruits and vegetables or a salad.
Wow.
Not that.
It could be anything because it's gonna be summer foods in the next couple months.
Chicken salad. Some
so-
grilled, beets.
but the
and
new
corn
series-
and-
Vegetables.
But the new series I'll be doing is Come Have a Drink with Alex Friday, and then obviously
Everybody
Friday
start
just
yelling
be-
food at Alex. Hot dogs, pasta.
we will be doing hot dogs. We will be. We will
Oh,
be.
you're
The
doing
Jersey
glizzy?
dog. The Jersey dog.
You're doing
Jersey
glizzies?
hot dog.
I'm down
and
for a
John-
glizzy.
and John Henderson Pierre.
Some
Obviously,
glizzy
you
and mac
may.
and cheese.
Wow,
You
I
may-
just learned your name.
All right, you know what? Actually, before I get into that, so that's what I'm doing. We're doing that new series for Friday, and then we do the obviously Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 every Thursday, and then peppering episodes during the week sometimes of Alex and Friends. You never know when that can be, and then also check out Legendary Eric. All that I do this time and time again. I do the WildCard Wednesdays occasionally. Also,
Time and time again, occasionally.
I also believe next week, Legendary Eric will be back. If not, I'll be back to doing this. But either way, you'll not miss a WildCard Wednesday because rather if he's in charge since it's his show, or if I'm around, you will not miss a WildCard Wednesday. And that's the best part about it. And that's why I told you.
Unless you don't join, then you'll miss it.
What'd you say?
Unless you don't join, then you'll miss it.
Exactly. So yeah, if I'm not around, if Eric's not around, I'm here. If Eric is around, I may be here either way. But if I'm not, either way, the show will still go on because it is still Eric's show. There will be a WildCard Wednesday regardless.
Show must go on.
Yes, as long as Eric says it's okay for me to do the show for WildCard Wednesday. If not, I won't do it.
Until he watches the replay on this one.
Well,
Alex, don't forget about you're going live for 40. Alex is going to go live for 48 hours.
Oh, good to hear that, Sam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
no,
Sorry
no.
sorry to do a segue there, but yeah, well done, Sam.
No, but no.
Oh, that's awesome, Sam. Oh, I'm so glad they didn't
There's
have
a segue there. Sorry, mate.
48-hour fitness.
I had to interject with Sam's nose. So.
That's okay. Sorry, Eric. I obviously said the wrong thing, but that's okay. I make mistakes. I recorrected it. If you're listening, either way, stay tuned for the WildCard Wednesdays around 7:30 on Eric's channel, my channel, or either or. It's going to be on either or channel. So either way, enjoy. Other shout outs. Check out Legendary Rick Joplin. Check out Legendary John Henderson Pierre. All the peeps, and also a new channel. I've said before. It's Ben the Beer Lad, And also he does beer reviews. That's why it's called Ben the Beer Lad. And also check out Las Vegas Adventures. He also investigates history and people that went missing and stuff like that. So check that out. That's why you see the reason why you see a live stream yesterday, I was talking about Kenny Beach. And I might get into history of other things, sometimes because I like to do that. So who knows? There might be other episodes of Kennedy Beach. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if you don't know who that is, he's a YouTuber, but he went missing 8 years ago. I'm not doing a shout out per se on that, but I'm just telling you. But check, there is a channel called Snake Bite. But let me see if I can find it quickly.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, I'll talk about Sammy. So Sammy went to the doctors. Right?
That's the channel I'm gonna.
Snake Bite Bear TV.
Planet Bear TV.
That's it, right? That's the channel you're telling me, right? All right, I'm gonna click that.
Oh no!
Wow, I thought you were gonna take forever looking it up. I was gonna talk about Sammy.
I already looked it up.
They love bird.
All right, let me let the legendary Bumpy talk. So yeah, that's my shout outs, and then I'll do the signing out and stuff like that after legendary Bumpy. So,
yeah, so Sammy went to the doctors, right? Because he was gonna have to have his nose rebroke and straightened out or whatever, But the doctors looked at Sammy, and then they looked at his chart and they said, "Well, he's a crooked bastard, anyways."
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's
have to re-break his nose.
There's nothing they can do.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Cheers.
All right. Let me get back to normal. Let's get back to normal. Whatever normal is.
Stop being so nosy.
So yeah, that's that. The show went pretty well for WildCard Wednesday. Appreciate it. Thank you, chat and everybody. Thank you, legendary Bumpy. Thank you, legendary Angie. Thank you, legendary Beerman. Thank you, legendary John Henderson Pierre, and thank you, legendary Tanner, and thank you, legendary Craig, and thank you, legendary Josh. And by the way, another shout out. It's a possibility, possibly in June or something like that. It all depends on legendary John Henderson Pierre. We may hang out in person.
Yes. I'm trying to work out the schedule, my friend, but definitely coming down to come see you without a question.
So stay tuned for some John Henderson Pierre, Alex the Beermaster beer reviews, regardless when that will be, or on his channel as well. So there'll probably be a couple videos or live streams on his channel, and maybe a couple videos or live streams on my channel on the John Henderson Pierre stuff. So check that out. You never know when that's going to happen. But as far as I know, it looks like it's going to happen. But let's say John Henderson Pierre will let me know. If not, it'll happen eventually. So stay tuned for those series.
All right, Alex, I'm going to go listen to my music.
I'm going to be doing that too.
Shout out to Jack, man.
So thank you, Pat. Thank you, everybody on the panel. I appreciate it. And before I sign off here, let's do the I don't normally do this, but I am going to do this time. All right. This out. We will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers,
I love it.
WildCard, bitches! Yeah!